10点集が1人。
Good evening, friends, and welcome to this week's Curry Cup, the return. It's been a while, and I am Pineapples, joined by my man Kopi VT over there. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Got some merch in today for Uma and ready to end the night off with some Curry Cup. Like I said, it's been a while, so I'm happy to have it back.
I know, what is it, 3 weeks or so? Almost a month that Curry Cup has been absent.
Almost
It's been
a month
sorely
without
missed.
Aaron Curry.
It's been 3 weeks. One was planned, 2 were not.
We love Curry in this house.
Ah! I wanted a break after Mix Fest, which was fine.
See?
And then my folks were like, "Hey, guess what? Surprise! We're buying you a mattress. You're gonna be gone all night." That was my Christmas gift. And then last week's like, "Hey, what about 2.0 or 2.4?" Aha!
Yeah.
So
It was unfortunate Side Games did say you're taking another week's break. But you know what? We're here. We're on the new patch. We're all good.
before that whole thing, right before we got live with the stream, Curry was like, "All right,
up.
you're gonna be able to hear me,
Shut up. I
but
will
stream's
mute
not
you.
gonna be able to hear me.
They won't be able to
It's gonna
hear
be
shit.
fine." I'm sat here like, is he on the stream? Is he just yelling to us and expecting us to talk through it? Like, what's going on here? But hey, we got there. And we got our first match up on stream. Raha's on the cab, and Mars is soon to follow.
And since Smart Mode is legal, we could be seeing Smart Fairy, which has been talked about. But also, do you really want to be Smart Fairy Health? Like, against Wildis in particular?
I'll come back to that after I shout out Boichi for the 1050. Appreciate the direct contribution. Smart Fairy. Why is she the talk of the town? Give me the lowdown, Kopi.
Because it just makes it easy to confirm all of her hits. To be honest, it makes the hardest part about playing Fairy even easy. Not that hard.
That's fair. That's fair. However, like you said, reducing your HP, reducing your damage output as well is kind of a tough ask, especially when you're a character that was already pretty frail to begin with.
I mean, reducing Fairy's damage isn't the biggest deal. It's not like she was chunking your health bar anyway.
Right.
It's just, going from 15,000 to like, I don't know what is like 12,000 something. Or what the actual total health value is that you get reduced to, but it's impactful. It basically lets you get TOD'd by wellness.
12 can't be real. That can't be true.
The
Surely
health penalty's
not.
been absurd, if I remember right. I don't know if Deathloop has them yet.
If anyone in chat knows, she has 12k? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's getting TOD'd by wellness health.
Yeah. Oh
EP
my God.
does not matter.
What? That's insane.
Look. Oh well, I'll just say like kind of this. Like Grand Blue's always had very, I don't want to say not aggressive, but significant impacts to using different control schemes. Like in vanilla, for simple inputs, your cooldowns were longer and it did less damage.
Right.
They took that away for Rising. It's like now you just get a bonus of 10% damage if it's technical linked. But now it's like, yeah, we're gonna put it in this smart mode, make it easier to play the game. Oh yeah, you're gonna do less damage and also minus 2,000 health. Have fun.
It almost feels like something akin to stylish mode from like
Yeah.
Blaze Blue. That was my first thought when I saw Smart, and I was like, I don't know, is this gonna get used? I guess we'll find out. Hearing this is not Smart Fairy. We get to keep the 2k health. Hopefully, that keeps us safe against Wilness for at least one interaction.
We get to live one more Pharrell.
How generous of Wilness to give us one more Far L worth of damage. Oh, there's that DP. Your Far L's gone.
Yep. Oh, now half your other life is going away too. Oh my gosh, not the jump up JU. It's devious.
The whiff knee had so little recovery. Mars just pressed throw, and Roz, eating so much damage already, man.
Yeah, this do be how Wilness plays. Oh, and what? Grabbing Wilness, bringing him closer to you? Oh no, and we just press Far L to kill.
Hey, if the Far L didn't work the first time, you just press it again. A third time just to be sure.
Eventually it'll kill.
Oh
No, hold up on from full screen. If there was SBA here, I think Raha died. Oh my gosh. And there it is. Just got hit by Pharrell, and you got fairy health.
Mars giving us a speed run real quick. Said, look, I gotta be done with this. I got places to be. This bracket starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. I want to be done with it quick.
No, that was just one. Oh no, where Mars went.
Oh, where did he go? Wait.
Huh?
Huh?
Hello? Mars?
Bye, Mars.
Oh, there's Mars.
Oh, maybe we had a Grand Blue moment.
Vicky.
Vicky is an interesting swap. I'm not sure what Vicky would provide in this matchup in particular that Fairy wouldn't, though.
Well, more health is a good starting place at the very least, but also I think this spike ball does prevent Wilness from kneeing him. Oh yeah, and stars too. Yeah, stars are really annoying for him.
That's a good point. Oh, DP goes wide. Goodbye, Vicky. That extra health is not gonna matter one bit.
Yeah. Getting combo to the corner and then getting your DP baited. Most characters, extra health's not gonna help you there.
Mars has been belligerent with the reversal, knowing that Raha's gonna keep pressing on the wake up and just letting him rip.
We got a 2U, set up the trap, and we're pressing into advantage for Raha. Barely lives, and the Far L, that's just gonna do it.
Was that like a combined, like, single minute of gameplay throughout that entire set?
Maybe?
I don't think we crested like 80 seconds in match.
It was just one of those unfortunate times. Raha just kept getting counter hit, and of all the characters in this game to not get randomly counter hit by, the Wilness is one of them because he gets to combo very high damage routes off of anything. It could be far L, it could be 2L, it could be like the most spaced overhead in the world, and you're still gonna die for it.
No, I've been a little bit out of the game recently in the past couple of weeks. So getting back to it for me and getting to watch Wilderness again and remember how silly the damage output is it's a bit of a treat for me. It is just too funny.
And I mean, over time, like people have gotten better at being able to DP if you have a meterless DP available on his lariats.
Mhm.
But I think the general consensus on being able to throw it if you don't have DP available is just don't even try it. It is not worth the risk that you take for the meager damage you get from throwing.
Mm-hmm. But you know what is worth the effort? Hitting the exclamation mark, matcherino. Fellas, it's linked over there in chat. We got codes for you to claim. 39 of them, in fact, left to be claimed, with a grand total so far of $50.75 in the pot. If y'all want to see that grow just to about $60, you can claim all those codes, and we'll be on our way. See 2080 y'all in chat. I know not all y'all have done your homework yet, so get over there before the next match, claim a code, keep it nice and easy, and give these players a little bit extra to play for tonight.
Looks like Inochi going to be rocking up with the Nier to start with. And of course, Temp, your most consistent Grand EX player.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Curry fed us some misinformation before the bracket. We heard we were getting some sheep action out of Inochi this evening.
Listen, I thought.
Maybe Inochi is giving Temp the respect that's deserved. Because look at what Temp is doing right now. Just doing classic Grand things.
Oh, yeah. And with the EX Grand, now that you're in the corner, that pressure is even more stifling than regular Grand might be.
Very good confirm. Was able to get the throw as well. Regen all of Nier's death tokens. But gonna have to fight out and the throw.
Basu claimed the code so Kobe wouldn't yell at him in DMs. How about we yell at you on the stream? Huh?
True.
How about that?
You're just gonna send ultimate almond started. Yeah, you even without death, that 5H, it doesn't matter if it's close or if it's far away, that thing is chunking. Oh!
Mm-hmm. Speaking of chunking, death coming through for Nier, taking a grip out of Temp's health bar, forcing Temp to spend that BC if they want to keep the offense for themselves.
She's just gonna stick on back, let death recover, and just the old classic Nier RH for victory.
Ooh, speaking of far H, Nier can do it, Grand can do it as well. Pumping up the damage, retaining one of those cooldowns as well.
Oh, what a close H anti-air! Oh, Temp, you're nice with it!
That was so sick. Right in the gap. 2H would have been likely too slow to keep to try and counter poke. There's that close heavy, beautifully placed.
Oh my god, we're just leaping on in, forcing Inochi back on defense. The orange is killing that. Not the intended purpose, but we'll take it.
And Temp keeps hitting these close medium anti-airs. It's so sick.
Out of near to M range is respectful of death behind Temp, but you still have to make sure you're being cautious of Inochi at the front and not the close range counter hit a bar edge.
And we got the U skill for the crumple. We're gonna be going fully coast to coast. Got the combo limit, the air flip out, but Inochi finds the back throw.
Who decided to give Catalina grand damage?
I don't know, but the corner carry is here for Grand for sure. Fortunately, Inochi made that corner carry hers, though, and the counter pokes a far heavy keep coming through. The SSBA makes it so the round is closed out in Inochi's favor. She's staying alive for now.
Yeah. I mean, that is just the near specials. You're at 50%. You're dead on the next confirmed if she is SBA, let alone SSBA.
And far heavy is such a generous confirm button for her. Temp, yo, you good, man? That 5U?
I mean, luckily for Temp, it did catch Inochi trying to punish it a little too early, but it is a little risky.
Inochi calling out the counter poke attempt here from Temp. That 2-on-4U catching straight through, but Grand will not be dissuaded. It will not be kept out.
We have a good 6-6M there from Temp, trying to just snipe Inochi standing, and you are dead again. Great stuff from Inochi.
Far heavy has really been the bane of Temp's existence so far. Whenever he's playing that mid-range, Inochi is waiting for him to start inching forward and then swinging with Death's Claw.
Oh my gosh, the 6-6Ls. Oh, got the far H, but was not ready to confirm off of it, and Temp is really going to make use of being given a second chance like that.
Gonna take that corner carry. Respectable damage for the resources spent. Now we're in the corner, but man, that far heavy. Continuing to outspace Temp, and with that SBA that you talked about, backing it up, 50% deleted straight off the health bar.
Battle 2. Engage.
Great stuff. And oh, yeah, cannot be jumping at Temp. Already has shown that these anti-airs will be ready for A1.
Tries to 5U through the onslaught, but it only catches Death. Near not getting hit, but she does get caught on the backside of it. That medium from Grand putting in the work, and the SSBA, or SBA, excuse me, finishing it.
Battle 3. Engage.
Gosh, and Temp getting the first confirm of this final round, but throwing it back into the corner. Death reverse, gonna lay on some of this pressure, and CC after the fatal waltz, no issue.
I don't want to hold that block stun. I don't want to hold that chip damage. Spend the quick tax to get through it. U fatal waltz goes wide so that 6-6M doesn't get punished.
Oh my god, got the fake setup to get the kill. Oh, the Inochi thought a punish was available, but unfortunately, that is one of Grand EX's setups. The victory goes to Temp.
That's one of those setups where you could feel that Temp is like, hey, bet you haven't seen this before.
The funny thing is, I think Inochi has seen it before from playing against Crystal. And or playing against Temp.
Hey, Crystal in chat. Crystal, do you play much Gran EX? Pretty sure it's mainly just the regular Gran, right?
Oh, we're gonna have Castiel. Oh my gosh, Sokoleo beat Phonics. Yo. Let's go. That means we're gonna have Castiel, Sokoleo, and then Travoni and Seika. Travoni, my boy, beat Char Char?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Lucifer.
Here we go. It's Castiel, Sokoleo. Should have known Castiel was going to be on stream because Pax joined the chat.
Victory. Battle 1.
It's just meant to be. And, hey, I get my treat. I get to see some Lucilius gameplay. I'm always here for that. Very well. already starting off with nearly 2.5 blade levels in Castiel's pocket.
Oh, nice touch. I was able to cancel 5U in time. And, you know, sticking out the leg.
Castiel is just commanding the mid-range. Absolutely rebuffing every attempt that Solgaleo has to, you know, encroach on that space.
Also, I didn't realize Castiel got to level 5 real quick.
Yeah. Making every single one of those Iscariots count, using the teleport and the Axion to go straight through the fireball. Not quite enough damage even with the Blade level 5 damage buff, but Chip is a win condition for Lucilius now.
Yeah. Rare time you get to see Lucilius hit you with Blade level 5 and not kill you immediately.
A slightly delayed death for Solgaleo there as the JU goes wide.
Aggressive starts. Oh my gosh. Castiel is just pressing the issue hard.
Continuing to cover some of that mid-range space. The Orchid follow-up, teleport, get some free blade level. Yowie mashing, throwing block strings, and it's working out for us.
It's the 6-6M, starts the strike throw. You have to start oppressing Castiel at every given moment if you're Solgaleo. Castiel's just way too close to level 5 again.
Just one hit at this point, and it'll be level 5 for the Lucilius. Backdash gets caught by the jump in, but we're doing all right for now.
And you're dead. Like you said, just needed one more hit, and there it happens. The SBA will clean it out.
Axion control, always more than enough damage. That thing does an absolute grip. And
You know, especially when it gets buffed with extra damage thanks to Blade level 5. Because it needed it, apparently.
yeah, we need those. We need those. We also need these DP punishes. Unfortunately, no special cancels means no blade level off of it. And the backdash getting caught by the reversal means no longer your turn.
I mean, usually backdash there would make most DPs whiff. But as we all know, Siegfried's DP does cover like a quarter of the screen. So you're really never backdashing it.
Yeah. At least the heavy version doesn't do both swings on whiff anymore.
Yeah. I remember when it first got introduced, and then like people had a 50% rate of success in punishing it because no one was ready for it to just not do the second hit anymore.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Solgaleo counterpoke with a 2M, catching Castiel. Part of Castiel's success so far has been pressing 2M of their own, kind of in that mid-range, and I think that's what we saw get counter hit there.
Tried the Nellen off. There we go. Gets Nellen off this time. Gets stuffed by 5U, and there's a block on the GP. You're giving Castiel quite a lot of blade level, quite a lot of screen position. You're taking quite a bit of damage. Okay. Okay, Castiel.
Huh? Another one? Straight through. So good at scouting out the fireballs here from Solgaleo. It's one of those things. Both of these characters, their player bases are looking for any expenditure of cooldowns once they have 100 meter.
Yeah, Castiel absolutely was just waiting for the second that gold flash happened from the EX kill. It was like, all right, slam my hand on the controller, have it do SBA for me.
Run up, baiting the throw 3 times in a row, saying, I know you're mashing the tech. Let me get a quick counter hit for the set. Castiel closing us out with a perfect and moving on.
We're going through things really, really quickly. Well, it's only 25 minutes, and we're about to get to top 16. That's actually wild.
We're making some pretty good time.
We might actually have a pause before winner's quarters. We might be able to get winner of J-Bomb and Biscuit, and then Dragalia and Mars. Maybe. It depends on how fast Travoni and Seika go.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
Alrighty, people, I need you to behave. Both Khalil and my chat are now intermingled.
What do you
So we
mean I'm
got
always
Khalil.
on my best behavior? Hey!
What?
Why are you laughing, Curry?
Come on.
When have I ever not been on good behavior?
No, no,
That's-
you're a sweetie pie. You're fine. Yeah, we're gonna be getting Seika. Bye bye.
Before we get Seika and Dravoni, we need you to get some matcherino codes. Fellas, we got 2 chats in here. We got plenty of firepower to clean up these 37 codes that are remaining to be claimed. I see over 100 of y'all in chat. Click that link, log into the platform of choice. Twitch, Twitter, Line, Battle.net. I don't know, there's probably like 2 or 3 other things. Supercell's one of them. Yeah, get some codes. We got $50 in the pot. We can make that over 60 if each and every one of you goes and does your due diligence and claims a code.
I can't wait until the devs at Matcherino just randomly decide to add another way to log in. It would be hilarious. Be like, you know what? This really weird account method? Oh, we can have it OAuth? Let's go.
Yeah, how many more codes do you think they'd get claimed if you could log in with like your Cygames account? You get all the horse players, you get all the Grand Blue Gacha players.
What if you could have it tied to Start GG? So you could have a code be claimed by an intern.
Ooh. Now you're cooking with gas.
Not gas, propane.
Maybe some lasers, perhaps, as we're seeing coming out of Seika's Zeta here. Forcing
Yeah,
that
it's a
brave
little
counter
bit
off.
wonderful from what Seika's popping over. Also, I'm surprised Travoni is pulling out the Catalina.
Battle 2. Engage.
No Rhapsody for you. Stop that.
Nice delay. Seika gonna be able to get a good solid first. We'll be able to end an SBA if the decision wants, but nope, just few infinite wonders.
Still got 83 meter on deck, though. One solid hit, you're going to build that SBA right back up. But Travoni not allowing for that hit to come through. You get that corner carry, and Seika now on the defensive here on the left side.
Tony tried to bait out Rhapsody, but Seika was not being greedy. Used the EX version, not sniped by the low 2M. And takes game number 1. Travoni sticking with the Catalina, not opting to go back to Matrix.
All right. Keeping it solid. I respect that. If Travoni is able to make a little bit of space, the poke game could definitely be a favorable thing to leverage there from Travoni, but Seika is all gas. Travoni has spent so much time back to the corner, not fighting, but they're able to find that quick counter hit, close heavy off the frame trap there, and now it's their turn to party.
Yeah, those are just solid Catalina things that went for the Rhapsody on Wake Up, got thrown, and a beautiful 2H. Travoni able to take a round.
Battle 2.
I'm always so scared at the prospect of 2Hing Zeta in situations like that. Seika took to the skies with 100 meter. I was sure a U-Spear of Arvest was coming, and it never did.
You know, that's just the mind games. Seika's not going to do it the first time, so that the next time Seika goes in the air, you're not going to expect it.
That's facts. And here we are, exactly as you're saying, Kopi. Takes to the sky, Spear of Arves, baits out the 2H that Travoni was so confident in, and guess where that took you? A roundup for Seika.
You know, sometimes I just watch these players. I can't execute against these players, but I sure can, you know, tell the people about it. Oh, the throw got baited. Uh-oh. Travoni has always been fairly weak to throw baits. So, at the very least, Zeta's throw baits aren't going to be chunking you like some of the other throw baits in this game, at least not initially.
Goodbye.
A tragic win for the DP. It was last decision time. Gets blocked, gets killed. Seika moving on. And now we don't have another set, actually. So we're going to be sitting here yapping.
That's crazy. We really... You know, when we were talking about how quick this bracket was moving on, it kind of went in one ear, out the other for me at the time. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But now looking at the bracket and seeing how progressed we are, shit's moving quick. We gotta wait for J-Mom and Biscuit.
Fairly quick.
Would you expect? Let me throw the webcam on. Would you expect anything less from this bracket? This just runs fast. We are moving.
Feels like it's running faster than usual, though.
Yeah, it is. Normally, we're like getting to the end of it at like 7:45, 7:50.
I wouldn't expect anything. Wouldn't expect anything less from my favorite Midwestern TO.
I have things to show off in the meantime, actually.
Oh, what you got?
I am so happy. My Christmas gift from my little sister was fun wiring. I have my Snackbox V2 is finally back online with a new Brook board, whole new wiring harness.
There we go.
And then I immediately went, I don't like playing on this thing anymore because my current stick has a thumb button. And here I am trying to like do 2L, 2L, far L spot dodge, and I'm used to hitting it with my thumb, and I'm just smacking it against like hard plexi.
Weren't you using the swirl for a little while?
The swirl actually is in my girlfriend's room. She uses it, learning Grand Blue and shit.
Oh.
What character?
I mean, she was just at Mixfest. She was messing around with the Grand. She's kind of getting geared up for the new Final Fantasy raid, so she's kind of fallen off fighting games for a bit. Got to get ready for the new Savage tier. So.
That's respectable.
Some days.
Oh, we have a match.
It makes me miss my Destiny raiding days.
Me too. Miss it as well.
Also, I'm glad Destiny no longer has a intense hold over my life.
We're gonna get a OEG Teelan's very own Regalia up against Biscuit.
Hey.
Up against Biscuit?
Yeah, Biscuit.
But, you know.
All right.
You have a fun thing to show off after this set. Because we're going to be getting into it pretty quick here. We're going to have... I don't know if Dragalia is going to be fully serious with the Narm starting off, or if we're going to be having a little bit of silliness with it.
Dragalia has not pulled out the Narm in Curry Cup in what feels like 5 entries. He plays exclusively whatever we tell him to play because of brain control.
Okay.
True.
But no, I want...
Well,
I think there's money on the line, so I think... he might end up playing Narmaya to like get some cash, but he still hasn't filled out the tax form. So,
could we mind control Dragalia into giving us a Charlotte?
God no. Hey, it's Rat.
No. I think you would have a higher chance of getting Dragalia to play the Nier before you would get the Charlotte. In all honesty,
that's fair. We got the Rat though. I'm cool with the Rat.
Yeah. Dragalia's rat is fun to watch. It's fun in a different way of Fidgety's rat. They're both really fun to watch, though.
Believe in victory.
Let's go. We got
What-
the skin for Charlotta.
Oh. When did she get that?
Last battle pass.
Oh, cool. I wasn't even aware of that one.
It was the one that got revealed alongside Galleon's skin at Evo last year. And then now it's just finally released.
Oh, we're taking to the skies. Forget your anti-air. The jump's too quick. Now Biscuit's got the corner. Are we spending? Oh, we spending.
Blocks the noble strategy. Takes the turn back and gets the confirm as well with the anti-air. And now we've got stars and cannons and everything's coming at your face.
How are you going to navigate the minefield here? The bombs going straight through him with the Blanca ball. Spike ball coming through. 5. You're going to parry it. Very nicely done.
The unfortunate thing, though, is I don't know if you take less chip damage from 5Uing the spike ball than you do if you just block it.
I got to assume you take like 1 less hit worth of chip. Surely?
So someone do
If you-
the math on that real quick.
If you don't, that's kind of messed up.
All right, Dragalia, do not brave counter after noble strategy. Never mind, you can freely brave counter, but you're dead.
Hey, you're not brave counter after anything. Oh my god, Biscuit's whiff punish there on the far heavy was immaculate.
Why are we going to the? Why are we following Dragalia to the wall? Oh, okay, there it is. Maybe the money
Narmi
does
X,
have
Narmi
an
X,
effect.
Narmi X.
Narmaya.
It's not going to be Narmi X.
Charlotte.
You're going to have to pull some massive strings for Dragalia to play Narmi X.
Engage.
Even with the switch to Narm, Biscuit's unabated aggression is still really putting in some work. Back throw almost causes an incident, but the second hit of UDP saves Biscuit for now.
Yeah, Dragalia, I think through is what got punished, which is fairly unfortunate. That would have been massive amounts of damage for Dragalia. Now, we've got to fight against Charlotte in the mid screen, which is not something Narmaya does very easily. Biscuit shows why. It's now set point.
Ain't nothing noble about these strategies. This is a diabolical strategy that Biscuit is employing here. The demon flips keep going over Dragalia's pokes in the mid-range. The 6-6H, a brolic way to start off this round. Dragalia, your health. Don't have much more of it to spend in this set.
Opts not to attempt the anti-air. I'm just going to use the U parry, not have to worry about the high-low.
Speed goes through. Dragalia's not holding the noble strategy this time. DP for the anti-air. Spending your penultimate bravery point. Biscuit does not care. We press 5 you through the pressure. I'm not holding anything you throw my way.
Another quick 2-0 for the night. Biscuit moving up to top 8. Sending Dragalia down to that loser's side. We'll have to wait in the path for Solgaleo, for Char, Mioxer, or Oridori. As Char did 2-0 Solgaleo just now. That's going to be a very violent set. Fidgety's is also already done. Oh, lost to Yara Sensei. Okay, never mind. That explains it.
Man, in recent months, Biscuit has been putting up absolute numbers. It's been so sick to watch his progression over the course of Grand Blue. Starting off, kind of learning the game, picking things up, gathering steam, grinding down there in Atlanta with my boy Zoma. And now he is taking names. It's so sick.
always great to see. Oh, I forgot. I got jump scared by Yoru Sensei's name. I was like, wait a second. No way. And I remembered Yoru was just using Mirror's Edge for fun. But here we go. Shycelosis. Name? I don't think Shycelosis has entered too many things as of recently. If not, I haven't been able to have the pleasure of getting them on stream. So we're having Charlotta back to back. Okay.
Definitely not a name that I recognize either, but I saw Biscuit in chat like hyping them up, saying, "Yo, they're on stream." So I'm expecting big things, Biscuit. I'm expecting big things from this Charlotta. Got a tall order going up against Yoru Sensei.
Now, the question is, does Shycelosis do the Biscuit special, which is Noble Strategy, into SBA because people like to BC it?
We'll find out. We'll have to find out. That's Rookie's thing?
It's Rookie's thing? Look, to be fair, I have not seen Rookies use it, but I have seen you use it fairly recently. So, I mean, if you want me to associate it with Rookies, we have to get Rookies on stream.
Have to see. Oh, you're starting off strong with the pod bombs, but the anti-air is what really seals the deal for him.
This is just Yoru Sensei to a T. You're already down backing in the corners, getting hit by that infamous 2L and dying for it.
It really is just the best version of the classic Yoru Sensei game plan. Put you in the corner, and then space out the block strings just enough to give you a little bit of room to wiggle. Oh, maybe you want to jump, maybe you want to mash a little bit. You're going to get counter hit either way.
Oh my. The jump back out of the corner, let 2B's air buttons cover your approach, essentially, as they hit behind you.
Okay. 2-2L goes through, catching Solosis on the backside. SBA not going to do enough damage to kill, but Solosis on life support here. Anything will do it. The 5H catches that attempt at a you-know-will strategy. You ain't going anywhere.
Another snipe. No Charlotta ball for Shycelosis. The 5U does not work. Also does not get punished.
Yoru Sensei giving us a masterclass in lockdown here. The frame traps coming continuously throughout this pressure, and Solosis, try as they might, have not been able to mount any sort of meaningful offense thus far in the set.
Yeah, I mean, 2B is already very annoying for a lot of people to fight and a lot of characters. But when you take someone like Yoru Sensei, who is just going to play out your awkward range as much as humanly possible, it gets really tough. On the flip side, Yoru is just very content to just start sending 5M. Just, oh, hey, I'm like a third of the screen away from you. Let me just press 5M here.
Yeah. Continuing to play in awkward ranges where Solosis has to send something a little bit higher commitment, like the Noble Strategy or the Shining Onslaught, and it's not working out for him.
Finally has Yoru down back in the corner, but it's all a ploy to get you counter hit to H, and the cross under once again. Woo. Yoru's absolutely hungry for potatoes.
Just eating them up. Nice and easy there. Yoru Sensei moving on and securing the spot in winner's side top 8 there for himself. Going to be facing the winner of Riazo and Castile. There is potential for another potato in his future, as Biscuit is currently waiting on the other side of things, along with Iago Greats.
Oh, Iago and Seika just finished. Let's go. Okay, Iago took it over Seika 2-1. So now we're gonna get another fairy and another Charlotta. Getting a lot of repeat characters on tonight.
How many characters have we had?
We've had
Charlotta,
fairy,
Wilness, Fairy, Vicala, 2B.
2 Figalas, actually.
Well, I'm just counting the characters. We've had
Ah.
2 Vicalas, 2 Charlottas. We had a little bit of variety earlier with like Nier, Gex, Zeta, Catalina.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last couple of matches, we've had a few repeats there.
Wait, is actually, yeah, that's the question. Is Iago actually playing Smart Fairy? I know Iago was joking about playing Smart Fairy, but if it's real, we could see the power.
I want to see it. I want to know what people might be talking about here. And I also want to know why there's still matcherino codes left to be claimed. Thank you, Curry, for wiggling your matcherino for us on the screen right here. Please click that link. We got some number of codes that I will pull up. 26 codes left to be claimed, in fact. And come on, there's 100 y'all in chat. Do your homework, fellas. Click that link. It takes 30 seconds. Costs nothing to you. Put some money into the pot for absolutely free. We're at 54.50 in the pot right now, and I want to see it go over 60. I want to see all those codes claimed. Get these players paid.
Okay. So,
Go ahead, Curry.
I made a small oopsie doop real quick. We are still a ways away into our loser side. We have like 2 more matches before we can. Like, I got like 1 more round, or I should like actually consider starting this. So we're gonna have a quick break. Y'all go get some water or something.
Oh. Okie doke.
Yeah, that's what happens. We got through a little bit too fast. So
It just happens.
yep, go get a break. Khalil's chat, go talk, do whatever you do at Khalil's chat while you're watching Curry Cup. We are gonna be right back. So don't go anywhere. When we get back, top 3, first to 8, the way it should be. Curry Cup. Bye bye.
Welcome back, everyone. We have let enough time pass, so we've got our top 8 ready for you. We still got a little bit of the losers, still has to play it through, but for the winner's side, we have Iago and Biscuit, and then Castiel and Yoru Sensei. And Chovy, the GOAT. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Hello.
Ellie. Yeah, it's Flesh Tuber.
Gross.
Real
Stop it.
Kopi.
Stop it, Curry.
Why did
Would
that
you rather
term
be
catch
saying,
on,
"Oh, look,
man?
it's Kopi in Meat Space"?
How about neither?
Dan,
You don't
you
have
have
to
to
say either of the two?
You have to pick Flesh. You have to pick Flesh Tuber or Meat Space. It's one or the other.
Do I?
I think Meat Space is better.
Meat Space is
I
also
think.
Chovy, you got cafe too?
Meat
I
Space
didn't
is also
pull her,
like a
but I just have her
cyberpunk
in
term.
real life.
So
Mm.
I think Flesh Tuber is a creation of the real world, and that sucks more than fiction.
I don't know. Why did that term catch on? I thought that was like a joke when people first started saying it. And
Meat
then it
Space?
stuck.
Or
No,
Flesh
Flesh Tuber.
I don't know.
Because it was a joke that got run into death. So now, of course, it enters the mainstream. Kind of like almost like Leet Speak, but
Also, I forgot since there's people here. Matcherino claim codes. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Curry.
みんなと一緒なら勝てない相手なんていない。
But all right. Claim the codes so you can watch this match uninterrupted. We got Iago Garetz on the Fairy, of course, and Biscuit on the Charlotta.
sending out that GG. But Biscuit was already in front.
I was hoping to see some of that smart fairy that y'all were hyping up before the break. I don't think we're gonna be getting it.
Iago said in the chat that Smart Fairy was not going to come out online because matches take too long. Apparently. But I guess if it's offline, that's fine.
I don't. What kind of distinction are you making there, Iago? What? What does that mean? Anyway, Biscuit got caught with a deer in the headlights look there. Saw the orb coming from behind Iago, thinking, man, I got to down back for dear life, and just gets tossed out of it. And we're getting tossed to the curb as that counter hit comes through for Iago.
Oh, got hit by the overhead, but GG ran out of duration. So you don't get to have your full confirm that you usually get on a 50-50.
Has to force the way in with the U Shining Onslaught, but just gets poked back out, and Iago continues to mount up little bit by little bit of damage.
Big roll game one. Biscuit just not able to find anything yet. Maybe game two will prove for a little bit of a different result, but Iago's already keeping things the same for the most part.
See how long that lasts as Biscuit's finally able to get some semblance of a corner offense going, but Iago's defense has held rock solid. Gets the throw tech at the right point, not falling for any demon flip shenanigans, getting the pressure out with GG and forcing Biscuit to spend a BP to regain the offense.
First brave counter spent by Iago this round, and is... Oh, are you actually dead? No, cannot confirm off of the pull-in this time around. But, I mean, yeah. All Iago was looking for was a far out.
And that hit confirm. Extremely nicely done there from Iago. Far light 2-1-4 you. Nasty work. What? Biscuit started off all right, but the up dog there from Iago is so well placed.
Gonna get Peppa that time. That is one of the annoying things that Charlotta can run into is while her jump arc is very awkward for a lot of people to anti-air, Peppa is just huge. So is Momo.
That's a big dog. And that's a big whip that Fairy is getting the overhead with. Unfortunately, no full confirm off the orb, so Charlotta lives for now. That health bar has seen much better days, Kopi. I don't know how much longer Biscuit's got here.
Not very much longer. All it needs is a BC into a far L to make chip, or just at the GG, and Biscuit felt the need to make a very quick decision.
Believe in victory.
It was too quick.
Engage.
It's 1-2 Iago. Remember, we got first to 3 here in our top 8, so we got a little bit more time to try and mount a comeback. However, 2-0 against is a steep hill to climb against a player like Iago Greats.
Nice SBA Iago on the back foot and gets the throw baited. Biscuit might be finding the lines necessary to get some wins.
Battle 2. Engage.
That's one. They're going to need a few more after that, but a good start nonetheless. Baiting out the throw, finally making Iago whiff a throw. Important stuff there to really put the fear in him.
Iago's playing a nice slow-paced game, using that far L to its maximum effect in neutral. Oh my god, and snipes out the Shalada ball before it can start making Biscuit waste 50 meters.
Really been a game of far lights and various mediums here from Iago. Far M, 2M, really putting in work, stuffing out the balls like you were saying. 2U coming through there, and Iago Greats now up on set point.
Biscuit's been able to find success here and there, but against Iago, you have to keep adapting time and time again. Your wins mean very little in the grand scheme of anything, because you're going to still have to face different versions of Iago every single round, and here you go in the corner. GG applies, the overhead finds its mark.
Don't get much off the backside of it. Biscuit try and bust out with the 2-2U. Not going to find anything except a Brave counter for your troubles. And knowing Iago, we know how much this guy likes to spend them. You got no qualms of spending the resources. You have them for a reason. That's 2 down now, but a ball is approaching as Iago is close to 100 meter.
Raging Strike coming out from Biscuit, knows that Brave penalty means absolutely nothing. You're dead if you get hit by a single button. Iago not ready for the Raging Strike on that far L to guarantee the kill. Momo coming on out, lock down neutral, my homie. Didn't get BC'd into blocking Momo? What?
And
What the hell was that?
The U-Noble strategy caught the extended hurt box of far light before the button even came out. Are you kidding me?
Had time to Beppo? Oh no. Iago's not happy about the way that last round ended, and I don't blame Iago one bit.
I think we were all in that same boat that you were, Kobe, thinking, how in the hell did that Brave counter not push Biscuit straight into the ball? Exactly what he was fishing for there, and it just didn't come through.
Oh my. The scariest Oki in the world. Your opponent runs up and crouches on. There's no beating that.
Every single time prior this set, Iago has gone for that instant overhead off the GG setup. And Biscuit was looking for it, saying, all right, you're doing it 3 times in a row. Surely it'll be 4. Not this time.
There it is.
Got to give it a break for one just to keep them on their toes. And on their toes, Biscuit surely is. The health bar's running low. The DP keeps Biscuit blocking, forces that Brave counter.
Iago, be careful of Brave countering. Gets counter hit instead. With DC away. There's no SBA there to punish that option. And once again, all of Iago's Brave points ripped away. The Holy Ladder whiffs. Iago is there in time to claim the set 3-1. Moving on to winners final.
Yes, sir. Denying Yoru Sensei's opportunity to eat another potato in the winner's side of things. Biscuit will have to trudge back through the losers. They're going to face the winner of Mars and an opponent yet to be determined.
Strysolosis and Exterminator are currently fighting it out. Seika and Temp are fighting to see who gets to battle against Char. And while we let those sets go on, not only do we have Castiel and Yoru Sensei who are popping up, we still have a fair amount of codes in that matcherino. The faster those all get claimed, the faster we shut up about it. So you've got incentive.
Mm-hmm. Get those codes. How many is it? 16? Is that what it is?
18.
18? Come on. There's 110 of y'all between these two combined chats.
Yeah, I'm not on the VTuber ball, so I can't throw up the image. But just know, in my heart of hearts, I'm throwing up the image. I better not see you in the chat until you've done the matcherino.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Let's start calling out the players who are here in top 8 that haven't done the matcherino yet.
Crew,
Come
if you're
on.
in top 8, I mean, look, if you're in the bracket, you should be claiming the matcherino code. But especially if you're in top 8, you better have that code played.
Exactly. And we'll see which of these players have it claimed or not after this match, but we got more important things to attend to here. Castiel's getting tossed. Not this time, not falling for the throw bait, but regardless, man, the throws are coming straight through.
Yeah. Thankfully, Phosphorus will cover both throw and the throw bait, catching Yoru Sensei, but it only helps a little bit. Does not solve the problem that is Yoru Sensei. And went for the 5U, but 2B's reversal is just that gigantic.
Why is 214U so wide? I have never understood. But hey, it works out in Yoru Sensei's favor here, as does the pizza cutter cutting straight through the 2-2H of Castiel.
Well, Cygames decided that 2B should be the queen of gigantic buttons and buttons that hit on both sides. So 214U naturally had to follow.
I'll accept that. That's a valid answer. We'll take those. Oh, and we'll take this
Gigantic
Axiom's.
kings, though.
Bravery point spent by Castiel.
On the far M. Sticking out that leg.
I was very scared when that Iscariot whiffed from Castiel that Yoru Sensei was going to find an opening for a 5M or something right into SSBA. But that opportunity passed them by, and Castiel's able to take a round for themselves.
Oh my. The 5H getting punished. And the throw bait. Castiel making some advances happen, but a full screen run up 2L from Yoru Sensei. And Castiel's playing neutral.
Yo, Yoru Sensei pulled up from the other side of town. Said, look, I'm speeding on the highway. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Oh, the air throw! You're nasty with it, Yoru.
Believe in victory.
Yoru recognized that Castiel didn't pop up immediately from the teleport, so there was only one place he could possibly be going. Great stuff on the air throw there from Yoru Sensei.
I like Castiel just running across this screen. He's like, I don't want to have to deal with 2B. Let me make some space again. And it's been working out for this round. Already up to blade level 2. Has Yoru in the corner, locked it down.
Cresting blade level 3, approaching 4. We have the Iscariot. We have all the cooldowns, excuse me. And we're going to use them to get blade level 5 off of this combo here, Kopi.
No SBA to end the route, but Castiel has blade level 5, which is the most important part. As the game decides, we need a pause.
Okay, we're back. We got a little bit crunchy there for a second, but we're back. Maybe.
Game just couldn't handle Lucilius at blade level 5. Oh my, what in the world?
You know, 2B's hitboxes are big, but her hurt boxes are equally proportioned. Castiel's far medium stuffing out that 5H hurt box there from Yoru Sensei.
I didn't think it was possible to counter poke her 5H.
The hurt box on that button is comically large. Looking at like the still image of it is hilarious.
Although Yoru Sensei has not been deterred, is almost gonna get a perfect on the Castiel.
Yeah, we count those. That's close enough.
Close.
Teleport through the glove and counter poking with the 2M. Not a counter hit though, so no full confirm.
Was able to hit the air to air. Nice extended route, able to get 2 blade levels off of that. Yoru's gonna immediately BC off of the 5U meat. He wants to end that blade level gain as soon as humanly possible. But it might not end up mattering as Yoru is gonna be on 1 brave point and a sliver of life.
No blade level 5 quite yet for Castiel, but at this point with the health disparity, that might not matter too much unless Yoru is able to find 2 throw baits in a row there. 2-2L coming through the SSBA as well, putting Castiel down to a single bravery point.
Castiel has to be careful. Do not brave counter this first string. You will die. Never mind. The throw bait is effective. Yoru Sensei is now up 2-0.
Exactly what I come here to see from Yoru Sensei. Crisp gameplay here on the 2B. Castiel taking a break, going back to the lobby. Resetting things just to get a little bit of that crunchiness out of the air.
Yep, we're not with that kind of thing. We're just gonna restart the room and let that iron stink out.
It is ArcSys netcode, so sometimes you just need the room to be reset.
Because more often than not, from what I've heard from people playing Yoru, is that it is not like that. You don't have massive crunchy weights.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
better to just reset and see what happens.
It's similar to the Danny situation for Strive. Sometimes the room just decides it wants to stop routing properly.
But a reset will hopefully give us the time we need to get straight back into it. Castiel sticking with the Lucilius all the way through. You got 1 match and a dream, buddy.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Castiel has made some of these comebacks before. I do believe it's all just going to be up to Castiel, though. Can you stop this 2B champion that is Yoru Sensei? You've got Volt applied, so you got to be stopping.
Mm-hmm. Can make it work. Straight through. In the previous match, we were saying they're looking for the EX flashes, but it doesn't even need to be. The laser getting stuffed out. However, Yoru Sensei got the SSBA.
Very importantly, took Castiel down to 1 brave counter. You do live if you get your brave counter baited by 6U, but not if you get hot jumping.
Yoru Sensei, ever adept at making people want to try and jump out of the corner. You want to try and get past the 5H from 2B, but he's going to keep trapping you with the mediums there for attempting it, and that's putting him on set point here.
To be a brave enough person to jump against 2B, Castiel has more confidence than I do, and that confidence might be taken advantage of by Yoru if Castiel can't keep this momentum going.
Well, we got 2 blade levels off of that combo, doing pretty well for ourselves here for Castiel, as we only need half to get blade level 5, but we might not get it if we're swinging into the waiting buttons of 2B. That 5H continuing to be a menace, taking Castiel to the corner.
Depending on the hit and situation, Castiel might have another life. Never mind. Any hit is lethal, and the throw bait finds its mark. Castiel caught pressing 2L. That's all she wrote. Our winners final will be Iago versus Yoru. But we do have all of losers ready. It's going to be Mars Bars and the Exterminator, and then Seika and Char real smooth.
Very nice there from... I just lost it entirely. From Yoru Sensei, excuse me. The extremely dominating performance there in the winners semifinals. Going to match up against Iago Greats in winners finals, a matchup that we have seen time after time after time. And there's a reason for it. These players are so damn consistent, man.
I mean, they're both playing character. Well, Yoru's playing a character where consistency is very highly rewarded, because that is just to be the character. She's not doing anything incredibly abusive to you or oppressive in terms of her frame data. She's just drowning you in the same pressure strings over and over and over and over again. And you're just going to die to it a lot of the time. She has just good buttons, good frame data, and very consistent at it. And of course, Castiel able to find a lot of consistency on Lucilius, who is by design a little bit of an inconsistent character. And that's kind of gonna hold true a little bit too for these two characters, Vera and Zeta, where Vera has a little bit of that instability until she gets her install state, and then she's gonna oppress you.
We'll see how long it takes Char to be able to get into said install state. He's starting off on the back foot here.
It is Char, so the attempts will be there pretty early on. That we can say for sure.
Yeah, it is about the successes, though, and no 5U attempts so far, and the success is guaranteed once you got 100 meter. You spend it if you like, but instead going to go for Ulumi in an attempt to get out of the corner that goes wrong here for Char.
I had to imagine that Luminaria was probably supposed to be UDP, but Char would have absolutely taken the Luminaria in that situation.
I don't even know. There's not a whole lot of options in that situation that would have gone better there for Char, unfortunately.
Seika is just running it down right now. Ending with the U-Spear of Arvez for another Oki setup. Blocks the Brave counter, gets the anti-air. That's game one.
It's game one in a bag. Char being incredibly jump happy out of the corner, trying to hold up forward into Seika's waiting arms. The 2H continues to be just way too solid at covering that angle.
Archer able to get the double spot dodge on the slow Infinite Wonders. The 6XL meaty finding its mark. Now Seika is just continuing this momentum gain. Char has found no ways of stopping it.
Not yet. Seika continues to hold strong in this corner pressure. Block the BC. Char got out, and there is that install attempt we were talking about, Kopi. The first 5U of the set connecting, and a counter hit close heavy to follow. That's going to be a grip of damage.
Absolutely, especially with SPA coming out. Now there is U Rhapsody to hold some things out, and we're just calling out the fake Luminiera setup. SSBA.
Well then.
Battle 2.
First hit a sweep into SSBA. Very nicely done there from Seika. Aaron Curry shouting out the fellow Midwesterner for that one.
Also, we did see Char attempt the 5U. Got immediately stuffed out, just like this Brave counter got baited out, turned to a Raging Strike, install. And guess what? You have a lot of pressure to drown in. This U Spear of Arvest loop not going to prove too much in the terms of damage. It'll work towards evening that life total.
Not going to get much progress there, though, as the medium DP comes straight through from Char Char. BC block, that's fine. I'll take my turn a different way.
Oh my god. Thrown into the corner. Nice back throw from Sega and the whip punish, but a little too far away to get a consistent confirm. All's well that ends well, though.
Gets the connection. And oh my goodness, not quite enough for the SBA, but surely enough for the Pogo, going straight over the Brave counter.
That setup really needs something like a parry to get through. If you want to try and bust out, I mean, it is just Zeta pogoing on your head. You don't need to necessarily take an action. But when you're at a very low life total, game is on the line, a little bit of anxiety causes you to take some rash actions.
You do what you feel like you have to, and in this case, Char Char's was another attempt at holding up forward out of the corner. Eventually working out, but Seika gets through with the Rhapsody.
Huge call out on the Brave counter, gets rewarded with a kill. Set point. Seika's trying to make this another XO in the bracket.
Making a pretty damn convincing run of it as well, as we're going straight to the corner into the Oki. Yeah, you don't feel like you can guard cancel until it's too late. The Rhapsodies from Seika have been so good at countering these BC attempts.
Char Char has last decision left in the game. Gonna turtle down, find the last Brave counter situation. I think that was just misinput on Luminaria, to be honest. Does spawn dodge late? No, that doesn't punish. No, it does punish. Never mind. I thought Seika recovered in time.
Didn't get clean hit. Oh, the U goes wide. Can't chase down the Spear of Arvest. Just gonna run up throw. Char Char gets the hit, but not close enough for a close medium. Cannot get the full confirm. Throw is not quite enough. Go to the Lumi setup. Both players take it to the skies. No one coming down with it. Char Char holding down back for dear life. Seika trying to bait some sort of response that never came. And the Scarlet will connect, but not quite enough damage. Taking to the skies is Seika. The used Spear of Arvest is enough to catch Char Char's throw attempt going wide. I just gotta sit back for a second after that one. That was an insane ending to that set.
Yeah, that it really was. Man, Char Char almost was able to bring it back, but went for a throw, and Seika was like, you know what? I have games that I can spend defensively, so let me just up back, get a throw bait on my own wake up.
Also, real quick, hi Yozamitsu, thanks for the raid. Did they end up drafting you by the time I had to go do this? I just saw that you got put in at the last second.
Last second Yoza enter. Also, make sure you're claiming that match. And we still have codes left. We are almost halfway through top 8, and we still have 15 codes left. I know this bracket's been going quick. We're almost halfway through top 8, and it's only been just over an hour, 15 minutes. But we can finish that out. We can finish it out very quickly. I believe in y'all.
Well, we still got like 4 people in our top 8 that I don't see have claimed a code yet. What's going on with that?
Really?
Make me call you out. You gonna make me call you out? You're gonna claim a code?
Say their names.
Well, if I must, I'm not seeing a Seika in here. I'm not seeing a Deeksternator. Yoru Sensei? I feel like I saw Yoru Sensei. Yep, there he is. Yoru Sensei, Iago Greats doing their due diligence. No Castiel.
Believe in victory.
Get on that, fellas.
Already starting off with
Trying
the
to-
Hadron Smash. Yo, Diego. Gonna be popping up. Wait. That gives us 2 Luciliuses in top 8. Are we looking at 1.5?
Y'all could not have treated me better for the first Curry Cup I've done in a hot minute. 2 Lucilius just for me. I'm so touched.
Nice DP reaction from Mars. The 6XL though. Diego is not wanting to let that go unanswered. Question though is even with bonus damage, you can't get hit.
This matchup, once Willness really gets going, you land one solid knee. It can feel so difficult to really get your momentum back as Lucilius.
I mean, Lucilius can absolutely do the kind of damage that makes Willness's extra health unimportant. The problem is you have to get the Blade level 5 first, and you have to do that making minimal mistakes because Willness is just such a good character at punishing them. And a lot of the extra chances that Lucilius can afford to take against other characters just aren't available.
Yeah, you just don't have that much time. As we see here, Willness will just make light work of your health bar. You get one EX knee combo, one solid confirm there, and you are taking so much damage.
A little backdash action. Spot dodgers through the 5U, has read what Diego wanted to do.
That was one for
Yes.
Mars, correct. Hey, if D doesn't tighten up a little bit, that might be 2 for Mars pretty darn quick.
Tries to pull out 5U, but the knee is ready. Oh, nice. Gets caught by the phosphorus. Diego ready for it. Able to claim that hard knockdown up to 2, 3.5 blade levels now.
Doing pretty well for himself in the scaling department there. 660 from Willness catches the jump.
Bliss out has level 5 on the next interaction. So, but you don't get another interaction. Actually, never mind. There was no combo available for Mars. Gives Diego one last lease on life. There's Blade level 5 available.
One touch scenario for both players. G gets a little bit of breathing room here, as you can be a little bit more free with your cooldown expenditure now that the cooldowns are that low. But 2-2U connects for Willness. 1 health on both players' sides. Both players going for chip.
We're playing mini game and waits just long enough to catch the spot dodge of Mars.
Do Lucy fireballs, sword throw kind of projectiles that Willness can 6XL? Yes, he can 6XL them.
I assume by sword launch you're talking about the 5U options, and yes.
Yeah, I assume so. Not the DP. Phosphorus does not count.
Oh, Brave counter baited out. And look at Diego has now answered Mars back game for game.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Fighting back. Once Teague was able to slow down the pace of the neutral a little bit better, things started going his way very quickly.
Not only how Mars likes to play a very fast, aggressive game, Willness definitely benefits from that heightened pace so much more than Lucilius could ever hope to. So, like you said, once Diego has now found a slower pace, more in control of the tempo, it has just been the Diego game.
Yeah. Without a meterless reversal being kind of the main way that other characters deal with the knee in neutral, you really have to find ways to dissuade them from just pressing the knee. And Diego's done a great job of that. However, if you land one straight knee into a following pressure sequence, sometimes you just get got.
And that's the other thing too, is Wellness's corner pressure. If you have a meterless DP, the spaced overhead can get DP'd as a punish. Whereas if you don't have your meterless DP available, you just kind of have to hold that. That's just now -2, and we're playing RNG frame data against Wellness.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Kopi. That's not a gamble that I like to take very often. Because if I am wrong, they're taking the house. They're taking my life savings. They're taking everything.
Nice, tried to go for the Raging Strike, but Mars had the reaction, sent that DP, got a counter hit that is nice and juicy, especially at level 5. Now just has to get another hit. There it is, Pharrell. That's all Diego needed to take another game. Is now in the lead for the first time this set.
All right, Deeg putting in work here in the loser side of things. Wants to keep it going and give us 2 Lucilius in top 5. Could it be?
Low sniped out Diego and got the knee counter hit. Unfortunately, the spacing got awkward, but yep, this is 2H we're talking about. You cannot be brazen in the air.
DP going a little bit wide, getting spaced out by the fireball there, but the second one comes through.
Battle 2. Engage.
Great check on the dash there from Deeg.
Oh, the counter teleport on the JU. And still was able to punish the end of that spot. Dodge Diego's going to build so much blade level off of that. Look at
Love that
already
extension.
At 5.
Yeah, snuck in that 5U mid combo to get a little bit extra blade level out of it. So sick.
Oh my god, we woke up, pressed far ab. Diego, please.
It's working out here for the Lucilius. We're on set point now over Mars Wellness.
How did Diego teleport over? No, across? Was it
think
because
the
well, this DP is advancing?
Yeah, I think the light DP moved him a little bit too far forward.
Didn't press anything on the way down, so Wellness' 2H did not reach. And yeah, Diego is just being incredibly respectful of these -2 overheads.
Oh my god. The DVD logo twice in a row back into the waiting arms of Mars. And instead of a closure there, we get our first game 5 of the night.
Yo, 4M and 2U whip from both these. Yo, those are buttons you usually don't see whipping.
Oh no, that JH coming through for Wellness. You got 100 meter on deck. Deeg, your health bar. I don't think it's gone, but it's blinking for sure.
What health bar?
There's not much left of it there. The chip damage from Hadron Smash almost taking the rest of it too.
Not at chip out just yet. And at the very least, Wellness doesn't have any moves that can multi-chip you. So you get to at least live one special move on block.
Oh. But not on hit. The knee going straight through and putting Mars on set point now.
Beautiful 2-8 though. Watch the DP, close stage counter hit. I think he might have a routing to get to level 5 like last time. Yes, Dieg. No, it's not going to take the level 5 route to end an SBA. Just compound the damage while you can.
Oh
Yo!
no, got the hit.
Oh,
Kopi, it's falling apart. The JU.
what is it with side games and releasing characters that have hard to anti-air JUs if you don't have a DP? First Sandalphon, now Willness.
What's going on with these season 2 characters? Okay, nicely done there by Deeg. Taking Mars all the way to the corner, set him down with the H Phosphorus blade level, a little bit extra there on the Tessera.
Mars able to get the corner swap route. Live totals equalize. The throw tech goes neutral. And the meat in the air won by Dieg.
We get the combo, another level 5 Axion control coming through. Give me the 3 count, and it's enough for Deeg to take the last little bit of health off of Mars Wildness. Wildness HP be damned. Axion control does a hell of a lot of damage.
I thought maybe Wilderness health would be enough to live, even through the buffed damage of being at blade level 5. I guess you can just never count out Lucy damage at blade level 5.
I was also, on the knife's edge there, because Deeg had to do one light shot to go to pick up the combo. And I was like, oh, maybe the damage loss from one of the light shots means it doesn't quite kill, but no, it was just enough.
This is a set that's hard to follow. Like, even for Castiel and Seika, who are really good at giving us a show of a match, how do you actually just follow something that cinematic?
That was a beautiful set. Even though it didn't quite go his way in the end, Mars should be pretty proud of that set. That was extremely hard fought.
Opie, to answer your question, we follow up an immaculate set like that with the sponsors that bring you this stream. Thank you, Matcherino.
What a great segue from Curry there.
I forgot what the Behind the Bastards segue Robert does when he throws to ads. The products and services that support this podcast.
Yep.
Yeah,
I have
12
absolutely no
codes.
idea what you're talking about.
We're so close. We'll have $60. That's like 3/4 of a brand new video game. Or a lot of Little Caesars.
That's a lot.
You know,
of
you
Little
could
Caesars.
get like what, $60, about, depending on your local tax rate, about 10 McRibs.
versus Zeta.
I went to have a McRib because it's one of my favorite fast food items of all time. And then I got just the McRib and it was $5. I was like, never again. I'm not doing this. It's too expensive.
I don't know how, in my 26 years of living, I've avoided having a McRib this entire time. Never had one.
Well, once upon a time, I would have said you should go get one, but for $5, I think. No.
It doesn't feel right that that's more than like $2.
It's criminal. Oh my gosh, speaking of criminal, another brave counter, baited an SBA, cleaning it out.
I'm glad you used that segue because I was about to, man. I saw that Rhapsody come out. Like, that is a robbery.
We're just on the same wavelength.
Great minds. Not eating ribs or steak from McDonald's just sounds crazy. How
Hey!
about the Arby's steak nuggets though?
Shouts to my homie Generic Soda. Thanks for the raid. Hopefully I get to see you at Frosty's this year.
I can't wait to see so many people at Frosty's. Back to the room. Is Castiel pulling out the Will Nasty?
That might be Will Nasty. That's Will Nasty.
Hey.
Willness.
I want to know who
All
in
right.
chat is going to Frosty so I can say hi and take pictures with people because this January I'm going to take so many goddamn pictures.
Believe in victory.
If you call me a flesh tuber in person, I'm not taking a picture with you.
Okay, that's fair.
JC already did that to me at last Frosty's. Not gonna be done again.
You're gonna pull up and be like, wow, I can't believe Kopi Flesh Tuber showed up this year. And now Kopi's gone.
No, I'm still here.
Just disappointed. Oh.
Yeah.
Castile absolutely obliterated Sega's HP in that round. That was a willingness round to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, Castiel's gonna be looking for those. But this close H has just been one of the best anti-airs in existence for Sega. Pretty much been looking almost like this 2H.
Sega's got the answers too. Got the spend on the SBA, taking Castile down to a throw's worth of HP, especially now that that late take came through.
Knife on the backdash. Fraction of life left for Castiel, and the 5U will last long enough.
Battle 3.
Something about that 5U just feels wrong after they made it longer. Or they made you able to hold it longer.
They're playing things a little bit safe. Since the life total is at a worrying low amount, even just good old Raging Strike loops will do it, but SBA that animates, that's no question.
No question at all. Burning up is Seika as Castile ties us at 1-1 here in our loser quarterfinals.
1. Engage.
Caught the end of the spot dodge, and you thought you could advance after one M Infinite Wonders? How about a U will say go back?
And Castile saying, hey, look, you did all that work to get out of left corner. We're going right back to it, unless Seika's able to find that counter punch. Oh, no. Rhapsody goes wide. Castile able to punish.
Battle 2. Engage.
Very nice poke on the round start there. Far heavy connecting there from Castile.
Wow, the 6XL from Sega. And here we go. Sega having the corner, has SBA available to use U Infinite Wonders to set up potential mix. It does get blocked.
Oh, and the Raging Strike was not in range. The 2H connected too high. Forces a bit of an awkward situation there for Seika as they have to fight out of the corner, but U Spear of Arvest never fails.
It's the jump back, gets the close H counter hit, but it's not going to end up killing Castiel. One chance left, and the knee is going to send Sega to the corner, but the Spear of Arvest going to whiff punish Castiel for the round.
Oh, that slight misjudgment of spacing there for Castile, costing him dearly. Castiel,
2L.
beautiful 2L.
What's the option? And throw gets baited. Seika in a world of hurt. You get to live. Spear of Arves descent will be a potential downfall of Castiel this set. Or is Castiel going to be able to find something going? The 2 crouching gets counter hit again. Oh my gosh, what in the world?
Where are we going, Seika? What is the route? Combo limit connect there. Not going to be able to get anything else off the Raging Chain.
And the close H pulling out for Seika once more is now 2-1. Castiel locking in Willness is the answer that is going to be decided upon. But is it the solution?
It just feels like you cannot leave Seika alive with any amount of health. Because that Zeta is so tricky. The mix-up opportunities are too many and too often. The spear?
Oh my. Back to the other corner with you. Hadron smash overhead. You're dead. GG,
See you
shake my
next
hand.
round, buddy. That's cool. Castiel denying Seika a set point so far. But, you know, we still got quite a buffer here on the Zeta side.
Oh, the 2H. Pulling a huge counter hit for Castiel. But a good bait this time from Seika.
Yeah, a good response as well. Rhapsody on the knee, forcing Castiel back to the left side corner. And although the health disparity is not in Seika's favor before that hit, we're going to make up for it here with the pressure. That spacing immaculate and allowing for that opportunity.
Infinite Wonders. Wonder if that was a Rhapsody that just got crossed over. Castiel gonna take it regardless. The Rhapsody, though, this time intentional, comes out. And are we gonna use SBA? Yes, rip away. Secondary Brave Point from Castiel. Anything will kill as long as it finds its mark.
Oh? All right. I was so worried there, Kopi. I'm not going to hold you.
You know, I thought Seika was just gonna send Rhapsody. Said, yo, the spot dodge, find your punish anyway.
Extremely well played there by Seika. The patience to not press immediately and get caught by that stray SSBA from Castiel.
Able to jump over Infinite Wonders. Not able to get any punish on the way down. Seika absolutely gonna come out of that nice and unbothered, but is getting hit here and there, and it's starting to add up, and the Raging Strike not close enough to kill, for Castiel has to play this game.
We got the anti-air Spear of Arves. Unfortunately, the Rhapsody doesn't connect, so Seika can't follow through in that combo. 2-2-M to chase down the backdash as Castiel ties us up, and we get another Game 5. These losers quarterfinals matches are going the distance.
Believe in victory.
They are, and that's what I like to see.
All right, I like to see this corner pressure here from Seika, and Castiel does not. We didn't want to see any of it. 2-2-L chases down the overhead, connects, and we're back in the corner.
That is the one thing about these slower projectiles that a lot of characters have that are meant to bait out spot dodges, like Infinite Wonders has, for example. But if your opponent gets wise to it, just like Castiel did, you just send a counter attack and just go, nice, thanks for the free counter hit.
Battle 2.
And certainly reaping the rewards of it. Set point here for Castiel, the first time they've been eligible, and might be able to make it count.
We'll try to 2H before that spear could come back down. Seika is now just running this around. already has put Castiel in a dire situation. Needs to make something happen quick.
Ooh, gets the connection, denies Castile the set point, and takes us the final round.
Battle 3.
Right, Castiel. This is do or die. The Infinite Wonder is going to be able to find a whiff punish. Castiel going to be finding the way out of the corner, getting the DP, and is just going to jump out to this mid screen. Reset things go.
Ooh, the heady goes wide. There's no way. Hope he
No,
misses
you're
enough.
alive. No, I'm a liar.
You might be a liar.
Did we? Can I? Can we just not count?
I could have sworn that was 2-2.
That was 2-2 as well.
No, that was 3-2.
Okay, I can't count. Oops.
Well, sometimes it's just like that.
Oh, I saw that final hit and I was like, surely not. It can't be. He can't be going down like this.
I mean, hey, Castiel might have really wanted that Lucilius mirror potentially. Now, the question is, if Dieg does beat Biscuit here, will they do a Lucilius mirror at least for game number 1?
That'd be awesome. I would love that personally.
You know what I would love personally?
And what's
The
that?
Matcherino
Kurt?
code's finished.
People going over to Matcherino. We have 11 codes left. If you head on over, that'll be a clean $60. Takes 5 seconds. You click the top right button to log in on any social media you could probably even think of. Sign in, you click the claim code button, and that's it. You're done. And the sooner you get done with that, the more we get to stop harassing you about claiming codes and more begging for oil barons to come and donate.
Yeah, I
There's
would love an oil
120
baron.
of y'all between these combined chats. I know. Not all y'all have done your homework and claimed the Matcherino code yet. Come on, get in there. Takes 30 seconds.
There we go.
Charlotte versus Lucifer.
Also, Seika claimed the code after I called him out last time. I appreciate that, Seika. Thank you.
邪魔をするというのだ。
And these intros rock. Let's go.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Finds a clean hit with close heavy. It's going to be 2.5 blade levels there for Deeg right off the bat.
Going up to almost 5 right about now.
Yeah, 4.5 there off the back of the teleport. All we need is one more hit, and that's it for Deeg.
その命に何の意味生命
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, typing out noble strategy in the air. Yo, Dieg kind of nice with it.
Right. I'm gonna need a little bit more of where that came from if we're gonna get past the onslaught of Biscuit.
Bliss will stop the noble strategy before it begins. The air to air coming in for Biscuit this time.
Hey, you can do it, I can do it too, buddy.
100 meter online. But Dieg now has control. All right, we're going to see Noble Strategy into the Brave counter, getting baited out with SBA. Find out next time on this episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Gonna conclude with Deeg taking game 1. But it's fine. We got plenty more episodes yet to come. It's a long fight. We got arcs here.
Dieg already at 2-blade level. Gets the BC bait.
Ooh. Noble strategy going over the Iblis attempt there from Deeg. No fireballs allowed for the Lucilius.
None whatsoever. Rare footage of Lucilius 2M whiffing in close-ish range. Biscuit gonna keep it going. Why are we standing up against Noble strategy? Biscuit's gonna let you know how bad of an idea that is.
Oh, you didn't want to take the overhead? Fine, I'll take your life. Sounds like an equal trade to me.
I think it's roughly equivalent exchange.
That's close enough, right?
Yeah.
It works out for Biscuit in the end.
Dieg standing up once again on Noble strategy. Biscuit's probably starting to get very wise. Now that's 2 times.
Ooh. Rich business there as the 4M goes right into the Brave counter, but didn't get hit.
Charge up some of that blade level, but it's gonna might be a little bit too little too late.
Oh, a game of inches there in the final moments of that game. Biscuit's Shining Onslaught reaching just before the fireball came active there from Lucilius.
Oh, wow. The Iblis was not the one that Biscuit needed to spot dodge through, needed to roll, but just a little bit of damage here and there. Biscuit very content. Just stack it up. Dig down a Brave counter. Only 1 Brave point left. Throw is lethal. Chip damage from Charlotta is now real, so you've got to be careful of that.
Gonna have to spend some resources to try and build up emergency blade level because we need these cooldowns to try and make a run back in this round.
And this actually is only not going to kill because of combo.
Get the combo limit, and UDP is waiting for you.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, trying to throw some good hitboxes out there, but Biscuit channeling the inner Zero 668, finding a counter hit.
You know, Charlotta thinks she's a Major League Baseball player with those 668. She is swinging for the fences, trying to hit someone in the crowd.
You know, I know it doesn't match Biscuit's fit, but it could put on the bat to make it real. Not like this.
The bat is such a good weapon, man. I live for the hollow thunk whenever that weapon hits something.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Oh my gosh, 2 ships passing in the night. And what a beautiful 2H from Dieg right there.
Biscuit, but on the backside of the demon flip, Biscuit's able to counter poke Deeg. We're in the corner. Get a knockdown. Oh, not what I was thinking they were going for, but finding even more reward than I anticipated. The demon flip going around the Brave counter and the command grab for the punish, the overhead to seal it out, and set point now for Biscuit.
Battle 2. Engage.
Things get very scary for Dieg. The visions, the hopes of the Lucilius mirror are quickly vanishing, but this counter hit finding Biscuit crouching even. be the start necessary.
Okay, teleport not quite connecting. The U Shining Onslaught from Biscuit continues to find the hits. The Demon Flip backing it up, gets a counter hit that could be lethal. Kopi, I think we're seeing Charlotta and loses semifinals.
Yes, we are. Biscuit is now moving on, eliminating the Exterminator. No double Lucilius in top 4. Instead, we're going to have 4 unique characters. I'm going to see 2 of them. As now we're popping up over to winners final for Yoru Sensei and Iago. And I am ready. I don't know if Iago is going to be playing the Fairy. Iago, known hater of Fairy 2B, has brought out the Vayne in the past and has actually beaten Yoru Sensei more times than not with it.
Mm-hmm. The Iago Vayne is hilarious. I don't know. Whenever I see it, it's always a fantastic time, and it's usually against Yoru Sensei. Because I know, like, Iago, he's got a few different picks that he pulls out in various situations, right? Like, we've seen the Nier every now and then. But Vayne feels like a Yoru Sensei specific, like, I hate you, and I don't want to play this matchup, so I'm picking Vayne.
You know, there's sometimes you just have to do that. There is a bracket demon you have, you can't seem to beat them with your main, and then you just craft a new character from the ground up, not supposed to defeat anybody in this world except for that one person, and it just works.
But we're going back to it. The Vayne getting left in the dust, Kopi and I's anticipation getting left unfulfilled.
Running on and it's the throw tech. Iago now having the down back in the corner. This is exactly where Yoru Sensei is at the strongest point, and you're going to be beating an SPA right here.
Taking a bit of damage there. Being left with 2 BP and SBA not quite in range here for Iago Gorates.
Goes Momo holding it down. We're having to dodge and maneuvers perfectly, but you're at chip out, and the overhead will do it. Yoru Sensei taking the safer option of not just sending the reversal on Wake.
I'm honestly surprised that they didn't. Because at that point, the guess on the wake up situation was so damn difficult there for Yoru Sensei.
Nice far L, stopping the advance.
Get a quick crumple here, get some extra extension with the chain. Twilight covering the range that Yoru Sensei was trying to counter poke at.
Raging strike, raging shade, the loops. Iago taking the game.
Believe in victory. Battle.
I feel like by this point we're used to a Fairy Farlight being such an incredible poke. But with the width of 2B's hurt boxes, it feels like it is made even better in this matchup. So many times Yoru Sensei started pressing a button, and then boom, far L flicked out by Iago and stuffs it before the hitbox, excuse me, can activate.
Absolutely. But right now is the kind of point where far L doesn't work, but back throw. I know what you are, and what you are doing right now is winning the game.
Yo, GG? GG. Punish this laser.
Unfortunately, GG can't save you now.
Yeah, save you for a laser is one thing. Save you from the SSBA, that might be a little bit tougher of an ask.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh my god, I'm gonna run forward. Poked out. Now, for your trouble, Iago. Hold down this corner. This is your home now. It is time to pay rent.
Great.
The GG setup, I agree with that brave counter spend there. Don't want to hold the GG.
Well, the GG. Yoru does not, but Momo, you can't really avoid that. Not with Fairy breathing down the back of your neck. And it seems. Oh, call it a goldfish the way it smiled back for Iago.
Battle 3. Engage.
It certainly did, coming right back around. Now we got a favorable situation for the Fairy yet again. The spot dodge gets away from the mix-up, but you're still stuck in the GG lockdown. Yo, get back here. What are you backdashing for?
Blocks the brave counter, but gets with punish Momo out again. Will Yoru make the same mistake? Nope, grapples on through. Momo off screen doing absolutely nothing to take a vacation.
Going straight through. Forget your orb. I don't care about it. You can get that bravery point, but that's all you're going to get. No pressure here. Yoru Sensei continues the onslaught in the corner. BC on BC. Stay in the left side.
Gets the block, got the counter for the brave counter, and chip out is a real factor. Pod A, unpunishable no matter what you do from that far away. And you're bringing it close, and the chip out is actually going to be on Iago's side.
Where did all that chip come from that you whipped in so much?
It's a good move.
I'm sorry, I did not understand. My bad. Okay, Pico off the counter hit tackle. Very nice here for Yoru.
Oh, Momo coming out once again. And caught Yoru running. Not even spot dodge could have saved there. It rolled potentially.
We're back in a similar situation. Iago losing in the health side, but found a hit. We got Raging Strike, Raging Chain. It's going to be enough to give us set point here for Iago Greats, commanding in our winners finals.
And gets the anti-air, no conversion, ready for it. And this is looking from bad to worse. Yoru might be on a quick exit down to the loser side. Is trying to make something happen, grasping on for dear life.
It is so damn difficult, Kofi. Iago Garetz just feels like an impenetrable wall at this point. Try as you might, you can approach it, but you can never surmount it.
There it is. Iago 3-0 over your sensei. We'll be moving on to the winner's side of Grands, getting a chill while we see 3 hopeful contestants combat it out. We've got Biscuit and Castiel first, and the winner of that will fight Yoru Sensei. And either Yoru gets to eat yet another potato tonight, or might just double Jeopardy Castiel. Ooh. We're seeing Castiel start with the wildness, it seems. Not even wanting to try Lucilius.
I was muted, and I did not realize it.
Try claiming
was
some of these
sitting here-
matcherino codes.
I was sitting here yapping on camera. Anyways, yeah, 9 codes. Come on, get in there. We're almost done.
Takes no time at all. I should post it for the people in Khalil's chat.
Charlotte
Whoa.
versus
Yeah.
Made it easy
Go
for
do
them.
it. Yeah, because we want to get this money to our players. I want to pay them out tonight.
All I'm saying, Castiel's in top 4. I don't think they claimed the code yet. That's all I'm saying.
ありがたく見守ります。いや料理をしてくれている間に手合わせをしてお腹を空かせましょう。
believe in victory. Battle 1.
Anyways,
Engage.
Biscuit, of course, on the Charlotta. And Castiel not feeding another Lucilius to Biscuit. But all right, I got to change the matchup a little bit.
Right now, Biscuit is undeterred. Already put Castiel in the corner. But this is a player we've seen time and time again. Very content to hold down back if the time arises for it. Oh my, get back down to earth, you small lady.
Where are you jumping at? Okay. Shouting onslaught connects. Doesn't get the second one, and Castiel is having none of that corner.
The DP bait. Holy ladder looking a little broken right now. Castiel takes the first round.
Looking more like a holy shoot than a holy ladder, because you're only going down to the ground, my friend.
Wouldn't say it any better myself, but there it goes. Holy Ladder able to find its mark, but the noble strategy does not. Castiel gives a throw to whiff.
Caught the knee. Okay, Biscuit finds the noble strategy. That's enough to get the throw.
Battle 3. Engage.
Hey, Castiel, how are you going to answer this back? Are you going to claim game 1, or is Biscuit going to take it away from you?
All depends on how much we're able to maintain this offense. So far, it's looking pretty damn good for Castiel. The camera mix connecting, but the combo dropping, and Biscuit gets another release at life until the DP goes wide.
Punches it accordingly.
Believe in victory.
Castiel
Battle.
throwing the first stone, taking the first game.
Oh, we're mashing out. If Castiel's not finishing the food, then Biscuit is going to scrap to take their turn.
Although, oh no! The combo route drops, and Castiel already had the inputs going through so the Raging Strike will just whiff and get punished accordingly.
As well, the Hadron Smash going a little bit wide. The knee connects, and Castiel keeps trying to encroach on Biscuit, but it's not coming through.
面白いことをする Battle 2 Engage
Oh, we're just gonna knee on in. Another hit. Biscuit in a tight situation. No anti-air from Castiel, but no problem. Still has such a commanding lead of the round. Just take it as slow as necessary.
Castiel is trying to push the pace, trying to get this little remaining chip damage off of Biscuit's health bar. Biscuit able to find the Demon Flip mix. Gotta throw and get that BC. Where are you going? You're not backdashing anywhere. Not here.
You're going to the next round. That's where Biscuit's going.
Yeah, indeed he is. Getting counter hit by the knee once again. Hey, listen, you got the next round, so you got more health to get hit with more knees. That's exactly what Castiel wants.
And we're going to be going to the next game, so you can have more knees as well. Castiel now 2-0 lead.
Believe in victory
That's a fresh health bar for Castiel to devour here. 2-0 up for the Wilderness, and the knees keep coming, Kopi.
And there's no signs of stopping. Biscuit able to make something happen. A little bit of damage going to coast to coast.
Oh, got caught reaching by the Raging Strike, but it didn't get a full confirm, so Biscuit spends the BP for just a nominal amount of damage.
5U put back into the corner. BCs, but not able to make it consistent. Biscuit has Castiel down backing at a low life total, but the far H.
Oh, it connects in a huge way with 100 meter and SSBA on deck. Castiel's able to convert it into a kill, into a set point here, one round away from a 3-0.
The safe, noble strategy gets the close H counter hit off of blocking that DP. Don't you dare make an errant BC. You will get baited. Nevermind's back on the table now. Got a block on the Charlotta ball. It now whiffs and that 2H. Hello?
I cannot believe that connected. Slight delay there on the Shining Onslaught, so it punished the spot dodge attempt from Castiel. Swung for the fences, missed a little bit, but that's all right because there's a whole new round here for Castiel to try and cash out.
The 2H coming out late for Castiel. Gets quickly punished. Biscuit sending back to the corner. Here is your life. Live it my discretionary ways and BC'd out.
Solid hit here from Biscuit. We're not going to get the meter to cash out fully. Goes for a reset. Castiel has 2 BP, has 100 meter, and can't find anything to do with it as the Shining Onslaught connects in full. Biscuit staves off a couple set points, but there's still so many for Castiel to work with.
Oh! Woo! Oh, what a reaction! Turning the sky blue, that's just extra frames for the SBA.
Hey, Chad saying U-Ball is her best footsies tool. That might be the case, but it doesn't matter if Castile has 100 bar on deck and can scout it out with ease. Now, Castile bought himself 2 more set points. Can we close it out in this turn, though?
Jump back, gets the L. Holy ladder. Has Castiel down backing the throw, whiffs, and now suddenly Biscuit's in the corner. Cannot afford to get hit like that again.
Did a good job of blocking the mix there. Hadron Smash connects. The overhead goes wide through the SVA. Biscuit able to rob a round off of Castile with the SSBA and stay in it yet again.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh, can Biscuit make this a game 5? Castiel is saying, no, we're going to be ending the game off if I have any say in the matter.
Castile holding down back for now. Being very patient with this corner situation, but the ball beats the knee in this case.
The 2U whiffs and Biscuit ready for the punish. We're going to game 5.
Oh, Kopi, this top 8 loser side is absolutely delivering. It was looking so Castile favored throughout the initial portions of this set, but Biscuit's tenacity has been unmatched.
Well, Castiel is not a stranger to the 3-2 sets. Last week in Conway Clash had a ton of sets that Castiel was a part of go 3-2. Leading with Castiel as the winner. Has already done that once tonight against Seika's, trying to repeat, make history happen once more against Biscuit.
See if they're able to close it out. Biscuit may have found Castile's weak point. The 5U counter poke almost spelled the end there. The demon flip closed it out, and now it's Biscuit that has the upper hand. Couple set points to work with here at the end of game 5.
Brave counter away. The Brave counters are a fly in the overhead. Will land, giving Castiel the ability to put Biscuit in the corner. Gonna be jumped out. We're gonna reverse the fate.
Oh no, Kopi, that's a big old counter hit here for Biscuit.
Went for the air-to-air, got the overhead. You are in dire straits, my friends. How are we gonna respond?
Huh?
Oh, but it is safe. But the 2H head butted.
Battle 3. Engage.
Final game, final round. Biscuit swung for the fences. Fortunately fell a little bit short, but we can tighten things back up and whiff punish the knee. That's a good start to this final round.
Wake up DP. Castiel trying to throw some new factors into the equation. And it might be giving Biscuit a little too much trouble, but the noble strategy going right over Castiel's attempts.
Straight around, we got the meter. We might as well spend it. Put Castile a throw away from death, an overhead away from death. Biscuit punches a ticket to losers finals.
Castiel showed us a great set. It was a lot of good gameplay. Just unfortunately could not keep the dream alive. Not going to get double jeopardied by Yoru Sensei or have the chance for a run back. That is going to be now on Biscuit's shoulders to either end Yoru Sensei's potato devouring or fall like Shai Solosis did earlier tonight.
It's going to be a tough one. But Biscuit has proved that they are certainly up to the occasion in these past few matches, putting up an absolute hell of a show in their last few sets against D Exterminator, against Iago Goretz, Dragalia as well. Been certainly taking names. Yoru Sensei is just one more of those.
At least if Biscuit has anything to say about it. But Yoru, not a player that can be very easily defeated, will be very, very consistent. I was always actually been super, super consistent at making grand finals and winning brackets. And as Biscuit, you had a really tough path already, and now you're up against giants. You might be the chosen undead, but we have your giant. This might be your first time. You do not get your run back.
See if they're able to make it stick. But while we're waiting, Kobe, I think we still got some things to take care of.
Cool.
There we are.
Only 6, chat.
Matcherino.
Only 6.
6 codes. 6 codes. Get them claimed up. We got 2 sets left. I want these to be done by the end of that bracket here tonight. I want to see that clean $60.50 in the pot by the end of it. Y'all know what to do. Log into the platform of choice, Twitch, Twitter, whatever is your most convenient social media or, I don't know, other platform.
I know
Get
a lot
in
of
there.
y'all have battle nets that are collecting dust.
Okay. We got 4 codes left to be claimed now. Come on. It's only 4. What? There's 104 of y'all. Come on. Get in there real quick. It's nice and easy. It takes 30 seconds.
I know you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, chat. Come on.
A shout out to all of our members of the top 3. They have claimed their codes, so I don't have to call them out. You've done a good job. I
Heck
appreciate you. They're they're giving themselves the money. Like, come on, you're in top 3. You might as well give yourself the more money to play for.
Absolutely. And here we go. Biscuit, Yoru Sensei. First time these two are meeting tonight.
Like you said before, Yoru Sensei took out some Charlottas on the way here, but none quite as accomplished in this bracket as Biscuit. And we're already seeing Biscuit turn the Jets up against Yoru Sensei.
Absolutely. Biscuit tried to use noble strategy, getting stalked out. That far away 2B is criminal, and we are reaction checking, and it has been failed.
Battle 2.
It'd be like that sometimes. You know, right off the bat, you're not expecting Yoru Sensei to go for a reset into Raging Strike. We haven't seen them do that all night.
Excellent.
Yeah. It's not a strategy you think of when you think of Yoru. And especially not a strategy you think of on the first round of a set.
But it can be important to establish some of those weirdo behaviors right at the beginning of the set, because then you plant that seed in your opponent's mind. What if they're going to go for that again? I don't want to fall for that twice.
Yeah, surely I don't fall for it twice. Here's that SSBA putting in the work.
Oh, you died. Oh. Okay. Oh.
I was about
That was
to be
game
ready
1.
to say you needed self-destruct to kill, but no. Regular SSBA was enough.
By 2B standards, that was incredibly fast game 1.
Yes, it was. I mean, 2B does have an insanely high theoretical damage potential. It's just getting to that is very circumstantial.
Yeah, there's an operative word in that sentence. And, you know, for the majority of 2B interactions, her damage is it's fine. It's all right. Like you see there, she did okay. she did enough to bring Biscuit into throw range, which is what was really the goal there.
Try to Charlotta ball in, but 2B's air buttons, it'll like flip it on the way in or on the way out. It don't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's coming one way or another. The pizza cutter is slicing straight through. You might have a ball, but 2B's is looking a little bit better.
You holy ladder gets baited on out. Free damage for Yoru Sensei and gets capitalized on.
Very nice there. Yoru Sensei making it a quick 2-0.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
We're just showing down through Biscuit's life bar time and time again. This round starting off no different. But Biscuit able to 6XL out of the corner, gets a 2U just to get 2H counter hit. Going in the air, huge risk against 2B.
Sometimes you gotta take. Oh, so is jabbing out that JU air stall.
The overhead is enough.
Those final situations where it's just the overhead to be enough to kill are so difficult to navigate against Charlotta.
Yeah, especially if you don't have the 50 meter to DP. Because, I mean, if you're 2B, then Charlotta's awkward setup where she can make forward advancing DPs just completely whiff don't work. If you don't have it, you do have to play that 50-50. And we stood up. Oh, no.
Oh, an absolute shame. The damage racking up here and the whiff punish with far heavy. Are you kidding me?
All right. Oh, no.
I can't believe it. That far heavy took like 5 business days to reach Yoru Sensei, and the whiff punish still came through.
Yeah, that is how the far heavy works. The throw gets baited as well now. Biscuit might have found something deep inside.
Maybe so. That's how the match against Castile went. It was 2-0 against, and then suddenly Biscuit activated.
Oh, the SBA gets blocked, gets punished. You are alive, thankfully, because Yoru could not build up to 100, but you are going to be locked in this corner. Throw to kill.
Couple more set points bought here for Yoru Sensei. Is this going to be the closure that we needed here for the 2B?
Maybe. Yoru Sensei is looking really good at what could be our set point. Biscuit cannot be counted out.
Not by any stretch of the imagination, Kopi. As we're making it work. Going to the corner, chopping them down with the overheads, baiting the throws as well. The command grab leads to hella damage.
Gets the throw off the setup. No 2H from Yoru Sensei. BCs are a flying. Throw bait. There's no throw to be baited. It is a holy ladder as Biscuit's looking to make this go into game 5.
Biscuit is the king of the comeback here tonight. We talked about it before. The absolute tenacity on this Charlotta player cannot be overstated. Oh,
And there's the 2H. Yoru just waiting a little bit long, maybe trying to bait Biscuit into getting comfortable. There are no brave points left. Biscuit has to be incredibly careful, especially now that Volt has entered the playing field.
5U?
Betting it
Copiat.
all on Holy Ladder coming out of Victor. Biscuit not going to be a part of the gamblers who quit just before they make it big.
I can't believe it, Kopi. 2 sets in a row. Biscuit is down 0-2 against and pulls us back to a game 5.
That traded?
Huh? What?
Okay.
I get it, I think, but also, like, what? Anyways, we get the DP punish. Beautiful 6XL there for Biscuit, taking advantage of it. Not spending, going for the guard crush situation. Showing Yoru Sensei what Yoru Sensei did back in game 1. Hey, you seen this before? Are you ready for it? Didn't think so.
6-6H will get blocked. Brave counter, and now Biscuit's baiting out the 2H. This is looking like a huge reversal of fate for Biscuit. Yoru Sensei is quickly finding the life total disappearing, standing up against Noble Strategy once more.
Kopi, the damage is racking up too quick. Yoru Sensei was aware enough to get a throw tech, but this life lead for Biscuit is huge, and Noble Strategy started us at Holy Ladder. We'll finish it. 90% of gamblers quit before they hit it big. Like you said, Kofi, we're hitting it big.
Yeah. Biscuit moving up. Now we'll have either a rematch against Iago or we'll be double jeopardied. But if you're getting double jeopardied by first place, I mean, that's just not a big deal. That just means you got beat by only the tournament winner.
Pretty good place to be. Biscuit absolutely clawing their way back from that winner's semifinals. It was a 3-1 for Iago in that match. But since then, Biscuit's clutch factor has just been turned up to 11. So I want to see what they got here in our final set of the evening.
I'm very much excited for it as well. I want to see just the complete violent nature that I know Iago can be. But that requires not playing Fairy, and I don't think there's a world that Iago's not going to pick Fairy here. Try and repeat what happened in winner's semis, where it was 3-1 in Iago's favor.
More codes.
We got them lined up.
It's 4.
Like Curry said, there's 4. Claim the codes. So
That's
close to
the-
finishing us out here tonight.
That's the
Get in there.
The Boichi though.
Yeah, Boichi with the
Wow, look at-
1050.
Look at those names. It could be you if you go over to the matcherino. I'm putting chat. Claim some codes. Use any social media login you want. Please and thank you. It'd be awesome to finish out tonight with $60.50. Please consider.
Also-
These players greatly appreciate it.
Versus Fairy.
Also got prize pool goals as always. $60.50 is where we'll end up if you finish claiming the codes. But if you want to see some more players get paid out, direct contributions are appreciated. And top 4 payout comes at $75.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Here we go. Our final set of the evening is going to be Biscuit and Iago. Whether or not a reset will happen, time will tell. Iago currently dominating this first round.
Dominating for sure. Has barely a damage on his head. The 5U taking up most of it. And done a good job of chipping down Biscuit's health bar. However, that command grab has been such an effective throw bait tonight.
Absolutely. You know, Biscuit saw the fact that, you know, Tregalia got eliminated pretty early. It was like, wait a second. There's no characters in here that throw bait often. Let me be the character that does that.
You gotta do it. You gotta keep them on their toes.
But Iago is trying to keep Biscuit out as much as possible. Beppo able to do it quite effectively. And here comes GG, able to lock down Biscuit. Brave counter whiffs unpunished.
Batting onslaught gets blocked, and Iago immediately senses blood. Going forward with the 6XL. Biscuit not deterred. I'm not holding GG. I don't want it.
Yeah. If Iago wants GG, Iago has to set GG up. Guaranteed, but not necessary. The hula hoopa dreams be taken around for Iago.
Far medium 214U, such a fantastic option there in neutral from the Fairy.
These 5Us are starting to come a little more often for Biscuit, and they have been working. It is a disgustingly good option when you're able to start weaving it in quite as effectively as Biscuit is.
I was gonna say, Biscuit is getting some serious mileage off of this 5U in this set.
Because it is Fairy as well, Charlotta having to endure the damage isn't that much of a concern, although Iago will just take game number 1 anyway.
Try as Biscuit might to fight out with the Blanca Ball. The whip is sitting there making a wall in front of him, saying, you will hold this GG setup. I don't care how you feel about it.
Crush the Charlotta ball. And that is very unfortunate. Another overhead on the 50-50s thanks to GG's setup. And this is looking like a return to form from Iago from winners quarterfinals. Actually, well, semis. Oh, wait.
It sure is. Oh,
okay. I was not sure how those would have interacted. We had GG set out. There was you Beppo. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Ultimate GG would play him around.
catch Charlotta jumping. Like you said, Kopi, Iago is looking in prime form. Biscuit is dialing the aggression up to 11. Thus far, it hasn't quite been enough.
Look at this. Biscuit able to claim the higher round. Is still in it.
Most certainly. It's a good start, though, for Iago. 2H lending a pretty decent chunk of damage.
It's 5U able to get the Charlotta ball going, but there's little bits of damage here and there. Really needs to make this corner into something valuable.
Value not really showing itself here. Iago's able to fight his way out. The U-Whip connects. The GG setup is not quite lethal, but the damage is getting higher and higher. Beppo coming through, sealing off the airspace. GG down below for the alley-oop. And Iago Gerates up 2-0 in Grand Finals.
Already starting off this potential final game off incredibly strong. Has Biscuit in the corner, but gets to fight out. Live another day. We're back to this mid-screen. Meter spent for the new noble strategy to get Iago to the other corner. We're going coast to coast.
There we are. Coast to coast with about 50%, a little bit more taken off of the Fairy's health bar. It's going to be racking up that much quicker with the 6XL bait on the BC, but Iago wants nothing to do with that anymore.
Do not blame Iago one bit. Finds the crush. Biscuit. Oh, okay. Zen is special here.
Yeah, it wasn't quite close enough to combo into GG, so the DP was not the finishing blow. The throw was good enough to put Iago on tournament point.
Spacing got the 2U. Reset you right into GG. Tried to 5U, but still immediately brave countered on the first available opportunity.
Get the link there, get the GG set up off the knockdown, and baits out the 5U. Biscuit leaned on it one too many times, and Iago knows when it's coming.
Absolutely. Last brave point. Potentially invested from Iago. Went for the overhead, but the brave counter, and then the air-to-air Iago going to be taking the entire tournament 3-0 in grand finals. Curry Cup number 32's victor, and I see we have claimed every single code. Thank you, everybody, for doing so. I know Iago. I know Biscuit and Yoru Sensei as the top 3 will definitely appreciate that. And thank you, big boy Fargo, for coming in at the end with that raid.
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, he's doing Street Fighter 6.
Hey.
Yeah, he runs brackets for the South Dakota Discord. Monday bi-weekly is Virtua Fighter, and then I think Thursday bi-weekly is Tekken. Street Fighter 6 is the weekly one. Virtua Fighter 9, yippee! It was Virtua Fighter. I ain't seen it yet. That's it. It's Curry Cup. I'm happy we're back. I was going out of my goddamn mind. I wanted to do this so badly. Ah!
And we're back.
Hey.
And it was
Always
a damn
good to
good
be
one.
back.
I need to get them the link.
They should have the links because they claimed the code.
Well, I gotta copy the link and send that over to our winners tonight. While I do that, Dopey, Pineapples, do you have any pluggables you want to plug?
You first, Pineapple.
Hope what you got.
Nope. All right, I'll go first then. I can be found everywhere at Kobe VT. I'm not doing anything too big. I mean, this weekend I will be at Anime Frontier in cosplay. So if you're going to be in the DFW area, specifically Fort Worth, you'll get to see me there. Otherwise, I will be streaming this upcoming Champions meeting for Uma Musume. I am going to be solo acing Super Creek. So trying to recreate her 1988 Kika Show victory. So make sure you join me there. What about you, Pineapples? What you got for the people?
I'm on various socials, Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch at Pineapples Casts. You can find me over there. I post silly things from time to time, or whatever events I'll be on.
Any final words for us, Curry?
Yeah. So, first off, I need to turn on my light. I didn't think it would. I thought it would auto balance. I'm just flashbanged.
Oh, you know, with the solar flare.
Wait, hold up. Ah! It's even worse.
Hold on.
My
Hold on.
auto
Let me join
balance.
you. Let me. Well, actually, this is gonna auto white balance probably.
Okay. While I figure this shit out, first off, tomorrow is a very special day. Not for me. There we go. Auto exposure. I'll just do that for now. My eyes fucking hurt from that. Kirbio's back. The first Kirbio's Dreamland since they went on a brief hiatus. We've had 7 weeks of Plasma's DDD tour, but we are back. Kirbio's Dreamland. The link to join it, that is in the chat. Sign up. Support Kirbio. Bring him back. So just sign up for that. If you are like, I'm scared of that, sign up for the other bracket I run on biweekly on Tuesdays, which is TMN Neo. You can sign up for my Grand Blue bracket. That's going to be tomorrow. S++ 5 and under for your first time. Otherwise, rank up all you want because the whole point's to get better. Wednesdays, I got a Persona bracket I'm running because I'm running Persona at Frosty's. And if you like Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, you should sign up because you're slowly running out of chances to win. If you win the most brackets out of the 12 weeks that I'm running it, you get a free spectator pass and entry to the Persona bracket at Frosty's. Right now, we have 2 spectator passes that we're getting close to having 2. So the most winningest and the second most winningest will get a full free spectator pass and entry to the bracket. Outside of that, we got the online local on Thursdays. We have Paragon on Fridays, and the 5th War of the Azure is going to be on Saturday. We had the draft earlier tonight. If you were in Khalil's chat, you might have seen that. That's it for me. I'll be back here next week, and the week after that, and the week after that until February 2nd, because there's no way in hell I'm driving 9 hours back from Chicago to then do a net play bracket. You're crazy.
Yeah, I don't blame you whatsoever.
Let's find ourselves someone to rate. Got here tonight.
I mean, Khalil's obvious choice if he's not ending soon, but it is pretty late. Greg is online,
Greg is
so
on.
Greg is a good option.
I'm trying to think. Khalil's ending. You know what? Is Boston Blue Beat in Grand Finals? Boston Blue Beat's not. I'm going to send y'all over to Boston Blue, but there's a chance that they might be done.
Check.
They are in Grand Finals. That's fine. Y'all go enjoy,
Everybody's attending.
y'all go enjoy Boston Blue Beat. It's the Grand Finals. We got Killer Cobes in Grand Finals against someone else. I see. Oh, I think they just ended.
Nope.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Y'all have a good night. You go follow wherever they send you. All right. Thanks so much.
Let's go.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.